Hello, my name is Jason Morosco. I work for Ultimate Air, the manufacturer of the RecoupAerator. I wanted to talk about installation clearances, maybe installation in general, but so where do we put this device and what do we need to worry about as far as where it's located and how we install it in that location. So my highest recommendation is that this unit lives in a mechanical room that is part of your conditioned space. Yes, that is only a recommendation. It can live in a unconditioned crawl space, unconditioned attic, all of the above. It's just my sincere belief that any appliance is going to last longer if it is in a conditioned space versus if it is in a wet, humid, cold crawl space or hot, humid attic and all of the above. It just makes sense that way. But it is acceptable to locate the unit in those locations. Just my best recommendation would be to have it in a mechanical room that is part of your conditioned space. Another aspect to that is this unit has filters in it that do need service at least once a year. So if the unit is in a unconditioned wet crawl space, I just don't think that it will be maintained as well as it would be as if it were in a nice, easy, accessible mechanical room. So that is another aspect to why I would recommend putting it there. I don't like to crawl around in a crawl space, and I do not like to go up into an attic that's 150 degrees in the middle of summer. So with regard to any service and maintenance, it just makes sense in the mechanical room. Our manual dictates some clearances around the unit in several directions. There are no hazards associated with the clearance recommendations. The one clearance, which is directly out of the top of the unit, must be maintained because you have a filter that is 24 inches long and you must have that clearance to get it out. So that one there, you must have this 24-inch distance from this surface, the top of the unit. And again, the unit can be mounted in all different orientations, so this might be sliding out this way, it might be falling down on you, that's fine. It can be mounted in any orientation that you wish, but you must have 24 inches from this surface to get these filters out and to access the routine service of the PI heat exchange material. Now, there are clearance recommendations, say 12 inches here. Now, that recommendation is there because if you had to remove this door and actually do anything in there, you would need 12 inches to get your head in there to see it. That is the only reason for that 12-inch clearance recommendation. That side and the opposite side here. They're both identical. So, you can remove this door and have access to it in maybe a 2-inch space, but you won't be able to do anything. So it's useless to do that. So with regard to the rest of the clearances, it is recommended that you have those clearances for other service-related issues, but if you do not, it's not going to be a hazard, and if you're putting the unit in a location that you are going to have to take the unit down or, uninstall it to actually do anything to it, then it doesn't matter. You could mount this thing within an inch of the wall. I mean, I said the clearance recommendations are only recommendations. There's no hazard associated with them. So can I tell you, yes, you can stuff it into a closet with very little clearance around it. Would I recommend that? Absolutely not. If that is going to be done, I would tell you to make sure that the unit can be pulled out easily. In other words, you have enough access, you have a door big enough, and you have some nice connections here that are easily removed that you can just slide the unit down out of there for any other maintenance requirements. I said the only routine service requirement is going to be this clearance on this door and easy access to it while it's installed. I said if you're going to uninstall it to do anything else, then it doesn't matter any of the other clearances.